The day of love is right around the corner, and whether you're single, taken, or maybe even somewhere in between, there's still so many ways that you should romanticize the day and really try to make the best of it. So let's start with my girls who are single this year. First off, let me just say, do not let social media make you feel like you should be in a relationship, and do not let social media make you feel like you are behind or this unrealistic goal of a relationship or even anything like that. Because honestly, we cannot get caught up in the hype of social media these days. Just remember that everything is curated and people are only letting you see a glimpse of their life and their relationship and what they actually want you to see. So how would you spend your perfect day? If I had to plan my perfect day, I would probably do something along the lines of getting up, getting very cute, wearing my favorite outfit, something that makes me feel cute and, attractive. And then honestly, I'm a big foodie, so going to restaurants that are nice and having me a cute cocktail or even a mocktail if alcohol isn't your thing, just something to kind of romanticize. And I'm all about the aesthetic sometimes, so it's kind of fun finding the pretty aspects of that cocktail or that dinner, or just enjoying the low light setting. Like anything of that nature is kind of like up my alley. So I would probably start there, just finding your favorite restaurant, your favorite food, regardless of what it is, doing your makeup if you're into that. I'm definitely the kind of girl that likes to, be her face, or at least try to. I'm not really that great, but just trying to have fun with makeup, trying a new makeup idea. Anything that you would like to try on that day, I highly recommend just giving it a shot, because why not? But now if you're thinking, okay, well, Mariah, I'm more of a homebody, that's not really, my thing, that's okay too, because some of the best nights are spent at home, okay, just on the couch relaxing. But there's a way where we can actually have a more intuitive, intellectual, relaxing night. I think that Valentines this year is on a Friday night, actually. So why not plan the perfect Friday night? I would get a face mask, I would get my favorite wine, I would try to find some sort of paint and sip activity. If I live closer to my friends, I would honestly invite them over and we would have the best girls' night. I would get all of us our cute little robes and just really, again, making the aesthetics out of it. That's probably one of my favorite things to do. Dressing up, making it very cute, very girly, a lot of bows, a lot of pink. That's something that I've been obsessed with over the past couple of months now. So just enjoying that one-on-one time with your friends, deepening that friendship, enjoying mood boarding. That's also kind of fun. You could do a February mood board for your friendships, or even trips that you plan to take. Everything doesn't have to involve money, but just planning that trip, maybe booking the deposit for that trip. I think that when we go through life, we actually remember experiences more than the money or the clothing that we bought. So really just trying to make a special moment with your friends, or again by yourself, just having that experience of the night or of the weekend is something that you really hold on to as you continue through the rest of this year. Now, if you're in a relationship, when you get into a relationship, it can be kind of predictable, right? You're going to go to dinner, you're going to get flowers, and then you're going to go home, you're going to relax. Like, pretty consistent, pretty basic stuff, right? So why not switch it up? If I had to pick, I think that I want to try this thing where it's just like no phones, no TV, no distraction. I think that would allow you to get into more of a deeper conversation. And if you struggle with having like deeper conversations, they have these card games. I think it's called like We're Not Really Strangers, and then there's like another couples one. It's in a purple box. It's kind of cool. I think that those are also really good like starter games to have. And I think that when you are dating someone, especially if it's like a long-term relationship, you just get into this rhythm of things. And yeah, you don't want to just get like bored or have that sense of like, oh, well, we've been together anyway, so of course it's going to be boring. I actually firmly disagree with that. I think that if you are with someone, you should always want to find ways to do something different, have a different experience, do something that's spontaneously random, just try to find those small moments to have fun. And during these days and times, it's really important that you take time away from screens, because it's so easy to just lounge on the couch, scroll on TikTok, scroll on Instagram, and then, good night. But so this day, and really any other day, is really about being intentional with your partner, figuring out how they are, what they like, because we're all changing every day, every month. So continuing to stay connected to them during this time where everyone's so chronically online is something that's important, I think. The cool idea I would say is doing like a cool couples vision board for the month or for the year. I think that's pretty cool. You guys could set a theme for the year. I always think seeing those videos online are pretty cool, and it kind of helps you like feel more together, and it's like kind of you're planning something together, so then you're going to be motivated to still plan it and still talk about it because it's something that you are doing as one. And if you're not into mood boards, I would say try to have an indoor picnic. I think those are pretty cool too. Maybe you live in an area where you can't really go outside, or maybe your schedule won't allow you to go outside during the middle of the day, like lunchtime when it does feel comfortable enough. It's always so cool to kind of create your indoor picnic. All you have to do is, lay down some blankets, maybe have some drinks, enjoy your favorite snacks. You could even order in like pizza. It doesn't have to be something that's costly. And then you could also have a little couples journal while you're having your picnic. So try not to have the TV on, try not to have any screens on. I know it's so hard because we want to record everything, but let's be honest, everything does not need to be recorded, and everything is not meant to be shared. You should really try to just focus on each other and your relationship as you continue through the year, and what kind of goals that you all have separately but also together. Okay, and we can't forget that, of course, Valentine's Day is cute. It's very hyped up on social media. It's easy to get caught up in the hype, but even when it comes to relationships and being single, do not get caught up in the hype. And let's be honest, Valentine's Day is more than just one day. It's about actually showing up and putting forth the effort in for yourself individually every day, so that every day you wake up, you feel loved, you feel supported, single or in a relationship or not. Self-love starts with you, and you really have to love yourself unapologetically before anyone else can love you at all. So, of course, this is more than just a one-day fix. This is something that you should try to implement, as much as possible. You should always have those days for yourself, even if you are in a relationship as well. Let me know what you are doing for your day of love, your Valentine's Day, in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a like. It helps out us smaller YouTube people here in our little corner of the internet, and I'll see you next week with more videos.